War. Not exactly a new concept. At first, it was really about the coming of an empire. All the human kingdoms on the Icerian continent united under a single crown and a single religion. And in both cases, I can tell you they weren't just playing around. But the end result was there. The Emperor Damocles made humans his sword. It was when His Majesty decided he wanted to extend his influence to the southern lands that sparks began to fly. Because, well, the peoples of the south are beast-like green creatures 8 feet high, all muscle and nerves, with a natural-born talent for war. So, it figures they resisted. Despite besieging their villages, and even though the Imperial army was far better organized, the damned Orcs fought back with savage rage, and their victories were the kind remembered for ages. But Damocles wasn't just gonna sit there and take it. Protecting their territory behind a giant wall, the Empire would never give up land, and its ruler wasn't planning on standing pat. With the construction of the wall, the scale of the war began to alarm the neighboring provinces. Faced with the Green Peril, the Empire saw the elves and the dwarves as potential allies. With their support, a quick victory over the Greenskins was a certainty, and peace could finally return to the Icerian continent. Afterwards, it just remained to be seen what kind of peace would await the vanquished. Over the decades of conflict, the Orcs were already beginning to figure it out. They were much sought after for their strength and toughness, and so grinding slavery was always going to be the result. Submit or die. Needless to say, for a goblin like me, things were going to be just as bad. We were there to be had like rats in a trap. Yeah, it's not easy being a greenskin on this fucking continent. You got my sympathy if that's your case.
See anything on patrol, Butcher?
No, nothing. No footprints. I climbed to the top of a hill to the northwest and saw the heath and their fucking wall to the north. It would make a good lookout point till nightfall.
Excellent. The Resistance found us a good place to camp to wait for what comes next. You, stand watch there. We'll change every 3 hours. Tarkin wanted to see you, Butcher. He's probably somewhere around the falls.
I'll go see him.
Very good. Rest for an hour, then take a look around the eastern part. We'll have to stay on our toes now. Dissidents or not, it's tough to trust humans. Difficult to trust anybody.
Understood.
There you are. So, how do you feel?
Nervous, impatient. I'd really like to know why we were brought here.
Something big. It's just the worst of us in this one. Even the chief's gonna get his hands dirty.
Jarhill? Really? We gonna kill the Emperor or what?
Ha! Why not? That wouldn't hurt us a bit.
Him or another Quars. Doesn't change much.
We still have human allies, Arkai. It's not over yet. Apparently, and it doesn't matter how. And the throne would be empty the whole time. We could
Ha! Come back down to Earth. You don't send out a Bloodjaw raiding, with or without allies among the Quarsod. 4 of us ain't gonna pull off what our armies couldn't do when we...
Hey, show some guts, Bloodjaw. Shit, Arkai, relax. You get angry way too. You gotta learn to control that rage of yours, brother. You think nothing can stop you, but you lower your guard completely, not to mention the timing.
No shit, I noticed. But each time I get hit, I'm back...
One more reason not to get hit, and not to keep trying, instead of going on the defensive one. Come on, let's try again. Only this time you parry my attack.
Thanks, Arkin. I appreciate your advice and what you're trying to do.
Help! Help me! I'm being followed.
What's it about? And where'd you come from?
Haha! Thank you, Mother Earth.
You have...
Thank you.
Shut it, human. Go see our chief in the tent. He was expecting you this evening. I know I'm not telling you anything.
Okay, shut the fuck up, all right? I'll catch up with you.
Bloodjaws! No, you are here for the most important. This war has gone on too long. For a while now, we've been preparing our counterattack with their support. But it's time to put an end to the genocide that's been My brothers, we must strike our enemy's head. Today, it will be a long and arduous journey. Each of you will receive specific... Needless to say, these instructions...
Ha! You said something about a suicide mission?
It's worth a shot.
Butcher! Right. Archive. You go to the wall. A guide will be waiting for you near the east entrance. His name is Styx. He will guide you to the mire in the lower floors of the Inquisition's tower, where you will contact the Resistance. Do nothing. The Resistance will help you find High-Mate. Archents will then help you reach the eye.
So, basically, I cross the wall, get to the mire, where hopefully the Resistance will contact. Everything's clear. Had easier jobs, but what the...
And you know things always get complicated when you're in the field, but if you're ready, go now. You should be able to reach them.
I'm ready.